Welcome everybody to another Friday class. I am so happy to have you here. We are at June 16th, right? And there's a lot going on, but I'm glad that you have decided to make the time to join our class at 3 o'clock. Well, it's 3 o'clock here in California. I know we have people from all over the country joining. That's why I post. It's 6 o'clock there, Barbara?
Yep.
That's why I post all of the different time zones on my invitation. So hopefully we get more people getting used to, hopefully we get more people getting used to our new time frame. So Jackie and Joan, I made you both co-hosts, but if you guys could all mute yourself, that would be helpful. Thank you. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Mapuana. I live in California and I host these Friday classes for anybody in doTERRA who wants to create a healthier lifestyle with our supplements and essential oils. So we get together and we talk about different subjects and we talk about we inspire one another. We share stories. We talk about how to make simple lifestyle changes that make a big difference. And so I want to encourage you to use the chat feature, drop questions, comments, suggestions there. Use the reactions button on the bottom of your page to let us know how you're feeling. People are monitoring that. And oftentimes you'll find that people are aware of the chat feature and going to answer your question before I could even get to it. Because I usually look at the chat at the end of our class to go over questions and comments there. So today's information, the topic of our class is the 3 best essential oils for headaches. So everybody suffers from headaches every once in a while, right? But I want to let you know that I got all of the subjects for our classes in the month of June from the iTovi Scanner blog. Now, this is a small scanner that some of us in the business use to help ourselves as well as our customers get a personalized reading of what products can help them create a wellness program. So this scanner uses GSR technology with Bluetooth technology to read and measure small changes in your skin. And it's the same thing like a Fitbit or some of the other adaptive wear that people use, right, to help them monitor their health. So I absolutely love the iTovi scanner, and some of the subjects on the classes are very interesting. We've already covered in the past one subject, the 5 languages and essential oils. That was a super fun class that is available on my YouTube channel for you to review if you missed that one. But I highly recommend getting scanned every couple of weeks. If you don't own your own, then you can get with your upline, because there might be somebody that lives close to you that has a scanner, and you could scan every couple of weeks to get to know what products your body needs to help bring it back into balance. So if you have an iTovi scanner, drop that in the chat so some of us can get to know one another. I have people stop by at my home and just scan really quick. It only takes a few seconds, and then they work with that report for 1 week. The products, thanks Millie for starting that, the products that come up on that scan, and they feel better right away. So it's important to get scanned every couple of weeks, okay? Now, our Essential Oil Life book has way more than 3 oils to offer, but the iTovi Scanner blog talked about the top 3 based off of research that has been published, okay? So nearly everyone experiences head pain once in a while, right? However, there are different types of headaches. The cause, the duration, and the intensity of this kind of pain can vary according to what type of headache you're suffering with. Personally, I get really frustrated when I get a headache because it means that I have ignored other signs of stress that I have been going through. So I'm going to go on a little rant right now. Anyone here suffering with congestion, sinus congestion? Well, get ready because a headache's going to come, right? Anybody suffer from neck and muscle tension? Guess what? A headache can come if you don't take care of that. Are you feeling overly stressed or are you dehydrated? Have you been drinking lots of caffeine or are you sleeping poorly? Well, the next symptom that might appear could be a headache, right? As if you weren't suffering enough with any of those other things. So you may have heard me say this before on other classes, but listening to your body is very important, and addressing issues when they pop up is all part of living a healthy lifestyle. So as a general rule, there are two types of headaches. Primary headaches that have no underlying cause, such as migraines, cluster headaches, right? Primary headaches is when the headache itself is the main problem. It's not a symptom of an underlying disease or condition. And then we have secondary headaches that can be caused by any number of things and is related to an underlying medical condition, such as an example, a sinus headache. May have started out with sinus congestion, but a headache is added to it, right? Those are the types of headaches that I personally suffer from mostly. I've only had a migraine, a serious migraine 3 times in my whole life. So I consider myself blessed because migraines are the worst of all types of headaches. Would you agree? I see some people shaking their head. And that's due to the fact that they might include other symptoms like nausea and vomiting, lightheadedness, sensitivity to light. And then there are tension headaches, which are very, very common. These usually come on slowly, and the pain is a little dull, but does not usually cause the nausea or the vomiting. Then perhaps you've heard of cluster headaches. These occur in a series, and they could last for weeks or months. Some of those symptoms include severe pain, usually on one side of the head, maybe behind either eye. And some people describe that their forehead might feel swollen or puffy. So what about sinus headaches? Anyone here ever experienced one of those? When you have a sinus headache, you feel pressure around your eyes, right? Around your cheeks, your forehead, your head might throb, your nose might be stuffy, and the pain might intensify when you bend over. So if you suffer occasionally from headaches, then most likely you can take care of it on your own, right? But when they are severe and frequent, then perhaps medical attention might be recommended. But before going to see the doctor about this condition, consider writing your history down, because that could be very helpful for the doctor when he comes to diagnose and treat. So ask yourself questions like, when do they occur? What is the location? How long do they last? Are they causing me to lose sleep? Is there any history of a head injury within the last year? Those are all questions the doctor might ask you, but if you know those yourself, you're going to be more prepared to get help from any medical professional. So, are you ready to jump into some treatment methods? Because this is the fun part, right? So, according to the research that has been published, the 3 top essential oils to help with headaches are number 1, lavender, number 2, peppermint, and number 3, basil. And then we have a runner-up, which is chamomile. Thanks, Joan, for dropping that Itovi link in the chat. Appreciate that. So lavender is by far the best researched essential oil for headache management. And I'm sure every person here has lavender in their collection at home. I hope, at least, right? There have been a handful of placebo-controlled clinical trials with human subjects. A handful of placebo-controlled clinical trials with human subjects have been conducted. And it showed that just inhaling lavender oil to reduce pain while they were having their headache worked. So that simple action of inhaling lavender oil. But did you know that we have the world's only pharmaceutical grade lavender essential oil on the market? Yes, that's true. And I want you to remember that because that makes a big difference, okay? You know, our oils are the best, but making an essential oil pharmaceutical grade was thought to be impossible in the essential oil industry. And yet doTERRA has done it. So we need to value our lavender essential oil for that reason. Now, one of the reasons why doTERRA can be so steady with consistency is through our co-impact sourcing principles, where we have exclusive agreements with growers. So there's no middleman involved. And the potential to change the oil by cutting it or adulterating it is not there. A human clinical trial has shown that doTERRA's lavender oil is absorbed 2 times better than synthetic versions. So doTERRA's oil is considered to be the gold standard in essential oils. Sorry, that was mine. Should disconnect my phone from my computer when I do these classes. So how do we use it? It could be used all 3 ways. You can smell it, you can taste it, and you could wear it. And when you're treating a headache with lavender essential oils, I recommend doing it all 3 ways, okay? So for more information about testing and co-impact sourcing, Brianna is going to drop a link in the chat. You can copy and paste that and do some research later on all of our other oils, including lavender. Some of the top properties of lavender are sedative, antihistamine, hypotensive. It is antibacterial and considered regenerative. So this is our Swiss Army knife of essential oils, and it can definitely help with all types of headaches. The research has been published, okay? Next up, we have peppermint. Throw me a heart from the reactions button if you love peppermint essential oil. It's one of my everyday oils. So the use of peppermint to reduce headaches goes all the way back to traditional Egyptian and Greek medicine. And to this day, it has an impressive word of mouth reputation for effectively reducing headache pain. This one oil helps control blood flow in the body, and it opens up the sinuses for better oxygen flow. It's considered a driver oil, which means that it will push in and direct other oils when layered with them. So apply lavender and then top it off with peppermint for increased relief when you're suffering with a headache. Now, some of the top properties are anti-inflammatory, analgesic, antispasmodic. It is an expectorant, and it is a vasoconstrictor. So do we have anyone here who would like to share an experience with peppermint for headache relief? I'm just wondering. And if we do, just go ahead and unmute yourself and share your story.
I'll share my story. It's actually one of the first oils I ever used. So
I was getting headaches every single day of my life since I was 13 and nothing was helping. So I was told to do the peppermint challenge, which I don't know if any of you know what that is, but you take a drop of peppermint and you put it in the palm of your hand, and then you take your thumb and then you put it to the roof of your mouth for at least 40 seconds. And it hits the olfactory nerve, opens up everything. I was astounded how fast it worked. It took my headache away. And then you breathe it in afterwards, and then you rub it on the back of your neck, all from one drop. And this has been my go-to since then for my head tensions of any sort, because it takes it away like that. Unless it's something major, then you got to do a few other things. But 90% of my head tension is gone from this. It's amazing.
Love it. Thank you so much for sharing. See, it is powerful stuff, but we've got to have it in our home, right? And we've got to share it with others too. So I love the fact that you said 90% of the time. That's huge. That is big, very big. Thank you so much for sharing. We can go on and on about this one oil, right? But here is a link in the chat about one study that was conducted with children suffering with IBS. And they took enteric-coated capsules that helped them. We have peppermint essential oil in a 15 ml, a 5 ml, a roller bottle that's diluted with coconut oil for easy application. And we also have the enteric-coated peppermint capsules that help with digestive issues deeper in the digestive system. And so I personally believe that every family in the world needs doTERRA essential oil, peppermint. So next up, we have basil. Do you know anything about this powerful oil? Oh my goodness, it's so beautiful. Basil is a muscle relaxant. So oftentimes, doctors will prescribe an anti-inflammatory, a muscle relaxer, those types of things, right? But we could replace those with some of our oils. And this one is a great choice for tension headaches. The analgesic qualities can make it helpful for also soothing sinus pain. Now, the best modern research evidence so far comes from a 2020 triple-blind Iranian study done with 144 migraine patients. In that study, basil oil was found to help both the intensity and the frequency of migraine attacks. So it has steroidal properties. Steroids, there's that word. It has steroidal properties and is often listed with other great pain relieving oils like turmeric, ginger, and frankincense. So how do you use it? All three ways. You smell it, you taste it, and you wear it, or aromatically, topically, internally, right? Who loves the smell of basil? I do. It's great for chronic fatigue syndrome. It really does prove to be energizing to me. I like it in the diffuser. When I put it on my body, the smell seems to like dissipate very quickly. Not like other oils, like cilantro stays with me forever, so I never put it on me. But you get to know your oils, right? And how they affect your body. I personally have never used basil for a headache before this class and the information that I learned in preparation, but you better believe that next time I have a headache, I'm going to try it, right? So if you're unfamiliar with this oil, then perhaps you could take the time to read up on it in our essential oil book. Now, our runner-up oil was chamomile. So who loves our chamomile oils? We have Roman chamomile and blue tansy, which is known as, I think, the German chamomile, right? But chamomile tea is known for relaxing people and preparing one for sleep. So it's not unusual to hear that chamomile will be useful to treat headaches, right? It is an antihistamine, and it has antifungal, antibacterial properties, and it is an immunostimulant. So what does that mean? It's going to kickstart and help support your immune system, which is huge, right? I love our Roman chamomile. In fact, I stocked up on it when it was on a BOGO the last time, so I have a few bottles in my supply. And I have found incredible relief for all types of pain with the combination of lavender and Roman chamomile. Simple. It sounds really simple, but look at these 2 bug bites on my arm. They have not gotten any bigger, and I have been able to control the itchiness that comes from it. They're spider bites, spider or those no-see-um mosquitoes, right? And this happened 3 days ago, and I've only been treating it with lavender and Roman chamomile. Every couple of hours, I just put those oils on it, and it doesn't itch. They're not getting any bigger. The bump is not there. So I love, love, love our oils for all types of things. Headaches, bug bites, sunburn, Roman chamomile is right up there with the rest of the oils for this particular issue that we're talking about. So in our book, I think you know already that we could find a lot more than just 3 oils to help with this issue. So let me share my screen now and bring up our Essential Life book. When you click on ailments and you go to headache, it actually lists a couple different kinds. So for general headaches, it explains that it's a painful sensation in any part of the head, ranging from sharp to dull. But look at those oils. At the beginning of our class, was anybody thinking past tense? Probably. Past tense is a very powerful blend, right? There's peppermint, but it also lists Siberian fir, copaiba, frankincense. Then as you scroll down, it covers headaches that come about due to blood sugar, either being too high or too low. Some of those oils that can help are cassia, Zendocrine, Slim and Sassy, On Guard, and coriander. So lots of different choices there. Then it does cover sinus headaches, which is the buildup of pressure in the sinuses, right? There's basil. Tulsi is holy basil, so we have 2 choices there in that category, right? Cedarwood, rosemary, peppermint, even eucalyptus. And last but not least, the category of head tension or tension headaches is covered in our book. And so some of the oils can be used for both types of headaches. Past tense, peppermint, but you'll see deep blue, rescuer, which is the children's roller remedy, right? Because let's not leave them out. They have headaches too. So doTERRA has taken care of them. Aroma Touch, frankincense, and Tulsi again. So lots and lots to choose from, right? So we have a lot of oils to choose from when it comes to treating the issue of headaches. But in addition to oils, also remember to use ice packs, heating packs, as well as tapping. Some of us know how to do our tapping, right? Grounding outside, getting enough sun, and any other modality that you know about to help yourself. Because we are capable of taking care of these health concerns within our own home. We have the tools, right? My hope is that you have learned something new today that you'll be able to try a new oil or a blend of oils the next time that you have a headache. So we're going to open it up to questions right now, and then we're going to make a couple of announcements, and we are going to take some time to go over our BOGO. So hang in there with me, okay? Because that's going to be really exciting. Questions, comments about the information that we just covered for headaches. Okay, I'm opening it up to everyone now. Jenny Garcia, did you have your hand up earlier? No? Okay. Hey, Bree, you have your camera on. All right. Anybody want to give a suggestion of another oil that they have used to help them deal with the headache? We'd like someone else to share.
Frankincense is good too.
Millie, did you have your hand up? No? Okay. Nympha, were you speaking?
Yeah, the frankincense, it helps a lot too for that.
Yeah.
So I've
Most
tried that one.
Yeah, if you're an essential oil user, you're probably combining oils for uses of headaches, right? More than just one oil is what most of us do. Clary Calm is good for headaches. Catalina's dropping some information in the chat. Awesome, awesome. Okay, so that wraps it up for that topic. The first announcement I would like to share and remind everybody about is our Reclaim Your Health event taking place on the 24th. So that's next week, Saturday. It's in San Antonio, Texas. And Bree Vargas is going to speak a little bit about that.
Thanks, Mapu. Hi, everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful Friday. So yes, like Mapuana said, we're having a very, very special Reclaim Your Health event here in San Antonio, Texas. I feel like we all kind of understand that when doTERRA decides to do something, they're always very intentional as to why they're doing it. And I feel like this is like the perfect topic. You know, so many of us may still be struggling to really get our wellness back on track after the pandemic. You know, experts say that it's going to be years before we really understand the extent of the negative impact that those years had on our physical and on our emotional health. And so when I had a chance to hear this presentation at one of the doTERRA seminars that we went to, and I was completely blown away. I mean, these are things that I already knew, but it's hard to put them back into practice. And so you need these kind of reminders to really help you. So I was completely blown away. And when this opportunity came about, I thought this is definitely something that we all need to hear. Every day, we are surrounded by things that threaten our health, our physical and our emotional health. And that's why so many individuals are suffering at much younger ages from ailments that, you know, we thought was not something that should be that predominant. And so we have a very special guest speaker. We got Dr. Scott A. Johnson. If you're not familiar with who he is definitely an expert in this arena and really putting into place these lifestyle practices to really help us get back on track to reclaim our health. So he's a certified clinical aromatherapist. He's a naturopath. He's a best-selling author. I'm like completely ecstatic that he's going to be the one presenting at our event next week. So please, 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 you know, if you're not in San Antonio, you're anywhere in Texas, you need to come to this event. We strategically set the time a little bit later in the day, so you can go about whatever you have going on Saturday. You can make the drive if you're some ways away, and you know, you don't have to wake up at the crack of dawn, and then we'll be done. And you'll be able to go about your day and take care of all of your activities on Sunday. So please, please, please come. If for whatever reason you're not able to come, please share this opportunity with any individuals within the South Texas area. Taking care of ourselves is definitely something that we always neglect because we're so busy and we have so many responsibilities, but it's important for us to do this so that we can continue to take care of those responsibilities, so we can continue to take care of our family and be there for our loved ones. So again, I cannot tell you enough how important this event is. Please share it with anyone. Please come. And if that wasn't enough to get you to come, there are some additional benefits. So if you register for the event, you're going to get a free adaptive roller at the door. So registration is only $10. This is a $25 wholesale, $33 retail. So we're basically paying you to come to this event is what we're doing. We're paying you to come. Then on top of that, we have way over $500 worth in giveaways. I just ordered some more stuff today. So we're closer to the $1,000 mark as far as how many giveaways we're going to be doing throughout the presentation. There's going to be exclusive event only discounts. If you bring someone and they're not already a wholesale customer and they decide to get started with some of the products that we're going to be featuring that day, they'll also get a 4 milliliter bottle of frankincense free. And on that note, all of you who are customers, do not come by yourselves. I'm sure there's someone that you know that can benefit from this information. Bring them with you. Not only will it positively impact their lives, but if they decide to make a purchase that day, make sure that you use your specific link, your customer referral link, and then you'll get doTERRA dollars for whatever purchases they make. So I'm going to drop in here the link to get registered, share it with anyone. I'll see if I can drop an invite in here as well. Again, share it with the world, post it on your social media pages, scream it from your rooftops, and I hope you can all make it.
Awesome. Thank you, Bree. Jenny's one step ahead of you. She already dropped the link in the chat for registration. So copy and paste that, pay your $10, get your ticket, get a car group of friends to go and just have a great time at a doTERRA event. It's live in-person events like this that make a difference in our belief level when it comes to product and the company. So thank you for sharing that. Last but not least, we are going to, hold on just a second. We are going to cover BOGOs really quick. Okay. So this is how I wanted to do it, because it seemed like the easiest way to go over all the details. Now, if you have to jump off, I totally understand. But guess what? Next week, starting Monday, we have BOGOs coming up. So it's buy one, get one free. And we even have some deals where you buy one, you get two free. So check it out. BOGOs run the 19th through the 23rd, and we're doing it a little different. There's no BOGO box. There's no BOGO box. This is a BOGO where they're going to release it all on Monday, and it's while supplies last. Okay. So these pairings are so exciting. It says that they're making them all available on June 19th through Friday, June 23rd, while supplies last. So we're going to browse through the week's deals. So the first deal is buy Immortelle oil, get the tightening serum and the brightening gel for free. Buy one, get two free. It's an $80 BOGO. And I personally am going to definitely be getting this one because I've never tried the tightening serum or the brightening gel. Each account is able to purchase up to 5. So there is a limit on all of the BOGOs. Okay. Now we're not going to go into the benefits of what those oils for. We're just covering the products. So the next deal you can see here. Let me enlarge this a little bit more. Buy Neroli Touch, get Davana Touch for free. This is a $54 purchase for a wholesale customer. It's a retail sale of $72, so you could do some comparison there. So you save $32, right? This is while supplies last. You can purchase up to 5 on one account. Neroli is like a necessary oil downstairs at my desk, upstairs in my bedroom, and in my purse. That's how much I love that oil. Davana is a beautiful oil as well. Now, the next deal, the next BOGO deal they have is the one that I think is going to sell out the quickest. Buy MetaPower Advantage, get a free MetaPower Advantage. So $84.50 for one box, you get 2. Now, this is the only one that there's a catch. You could only purchase this up to 2 times on any account. Okay. So if you're not familiar with what Advantage is, it's our new collagen product out. Get with your upline to learn more about it and take advantage of this BOGO. The next deal is another buy one, get 2 for free. Island Mint is what you purchase for $24.50. And then you get a 5 ml citrus bloom, and a 15 ml Sunny Citrus. Now the Sunny Citrus is not available for purchase, so it's only available when special deals come out. I think that's also true for Island Mint. And if somebody can check on that for me and correct me, then that would be great. But that is a wonderful BOGO, 3 oils for only $24.50. So the next BOGO deal is buy Beautiful Touch and then get a 4 ml frankincense touch. Who loves Beautiful? That is just like an intoxicating oil right there. Best of all, it's only $24. So you're saving $25. There is a limit of 5 on each account for that BOGO. Last but not least, anybody who's suffering with any kind of pain, everybody needs this BOGO, right? It's buy a 5 ml Deep Blue, get the Deep Blue stick that has Copaiba in it for free. Up to a limit of 5. This is a $37 BOGO with a savings of $26.50. So you can't go wrong. So take advantage of any BOGO you want on Monday. And if it's still on sale on Friday, you could buy it again. Or if you can, purchase all of them on Monday and only pay shipping once, then go for it. Do it that way. Some of us do that, right? But these are all of the incredible oils and specials that are going to be popping up on all types of social media, in emails for our summer BOGO. So I hope you're as excited as I am. Let me stop share screen now and come back to everybody. Any questions on BOGOs? Did I cover everything, Joan? Do you have anything to put in?
Just that if you're doing the MetaPower Advantage, the collagen, that you have to use a special SKU.
Yes. So it's a different SKU than the regular MetaPower Advantage. Get with your upline if you're confused about that, but in your back office, there's going to be another pop-up screen for that product because it's not the regular MetaPower SKU. Any particular questions about BOGOs? Are you guys all excited? Awesome. Thank you so much for dropping that SKU there in the chat. If you guys want to take that down so you could actually type that into the little search bar and then the proper product will come up. Tell me, somebody, what BOGO are you getting? Crystal, I see you smiling. You want all of them, don't you?
I want the Beautiful for sure. I already used all mine, so.
Yeah. This is a great time to buy gifts. It's a great time to stock up. It's a great time to take advantage of the BOGOs, right? Brianna wants MetaPower and Deep Blue. Lauren says, I can't make up my mind. Yeah, they're all so good. You can't make up your mind, right? So lots of fun things taking place. If you've got questions, please reach out. We're here to help you. Okay. That's our time for today. Thank you so much for joining on another Friday. We'll see you all next week. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thanks, Mapu.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Mapuana.
Welcome.
Okay, goodbye.